Hey everybody, thanks for watching the channel. If you would like and subscribe, I sure would appreciate it. I've done a video on this before. It's the Plano, the double deep box. And this is how I store my tackle, all my terminal stuff. I kind of, for all my finesse, everything terminal, I've been able to fit all in one box. And I thought I'd do a video to show, before I showed the little bags that I use, which are these little deals. You can get them off Amazon for super cheap. I think I have like 1,000 of them here. You can see, you get, for like $5, you get 1,000. But I thought this time I'd actually show what goes into my box. I was just out here rigging some stuff up. And I'd show you all the terminal tackle I use, because to me, I love finesse. And this is like such a big, important part of my fishing that, that this is super important to me. So I thought I'd show some of the products that I use. Obviously not sponsored by any of these people, but these are ones that I found that I really like. I'm actually doing a show tonight with Casey Reed and Mark Edwards on the new Advanced Kayak Angler show about just shaky head fishing. So there'll be a whole in-depth video on that. But here's the shaky heads I use. Now I'm just going to go through each one of these. It's a Gamakatsu Skip Gap, the 1/8 and the 3/16. I usually carry a quarter too. I need to order those. I don't have any. And you can ask, if you have any questions about any of these, you can put them below and I'll do my best to answer them. These are some football shaky heads. They're no longer made. They were made by the Fish Ranger, but I've got like thousands of them. So I'm never going to run out, but it's a 3/8 ounce shaky, football shaky head. I put a big worm on there, and on the ledges, Tennessee River absolutely kills. These are Mustad, the Fast Hatch football heads. I carry the 1/2 ounce and 3/4. So I like those. Matt Steffen actually did a really, what I thought was a really good video on it, of why you should put an extra O-ring on there so the fish can't get leverage. This is my Carolina rig stuff, which I don't throw very often, but I have it, always have to be ready. I've got another weight down in there. Guess I've only got one weight left, so that's something else I could order. I'm kind of, it's a winter, I'm going through everything, making sure I have everything I need for the year. These are some 5/0 weighted swim bait hooks. I use those for like around grass usually. 3/0 swim bait hooks. These are the Fish Head Swim, the V-Lock. Man, your bait does not come off though. The X-Zone Swammers, I use them for those. That's great for either the 3.5 or the 4-inch ones. Bobber Stops. Jethro are my favorite. They're hard to find, but these are 6 cents. They work great too. Just some 5/0 worm hooks. I label everything on there. I don't have a need for any other sizes. I just throw the 5/0. I really try, I don't have any extra spaces here, so everything that's in here are things that I use. I don't carry anything extra at all. So both my 3 and 5/0, my absolute, the beefy stuff for punching, those right there. Those are Trokar. There's plenty of good brands that make it. I just happen to have those Trokars. 4/0 ringed hooks. The EWG, I love those for a lot of different things. Although I'm with X-Zone, I do use the Big Bite BFE and that 4/0 ringed EWG by VMC. That's like peas and carrots. They absolutely go together. 5/0, I use those for my big adrenaline craws. I use them on my wobble heads and a few other, just flipping. Got a few underspins. I don't throw many underspins, so I don't carry many. Every now and then I'll pull one out at the right time. I also have some like blade baits, Little Georges, just tail spinners, things. I think it's Jackall Daracoup. I throw those too, but they're in another box. My tail spinners, I do have a different box. Flashy spinners, I've got 3/0 and 5/0 are the ones I use, both Willow and Colorados. I got a few of them in there, a few of them just stray ones. All these are Okashiras. Got a bunch of different, they're all, I'll pull one of them out here. I think I carry 3 different colors, the black, blue gill, and then an actual shag color one. But the 1/8 ounce 3/0, that's all I found I really need. Go ahead and show this one. These are the Shed Out Kurt Smiths, whenever you're around cover. The 1/4 ounce ball jig from Picasco tungsten, and they have the 2 brush guards there. Whenever you're going around swim bait around cover, those are good. These are, I think they're trimmer heads by Jenko. I think I've actually got one tied on, but for both the 4 ounce, the 4-inch and the 5-inch ones, I have 2 different ones that I carry. Sujin, it's a Picasso Sujin that Aaron Martens did. Those are good. I don't throw them too often, but I carry 2 different sizes, and I always have 2 different sizes of their swim baits made just for those, so it's something I always have ready to go. VMC Moon Eye, that's good for, like, I think it's moping, people call it. Just Damiki rig is really what it is. 2 different colors, they work good. The wire is pretty thin on those, so you really have to be careful, but they're great. I mean, they're just absolute needles. You don't lose fish on them. These are, I love a Dang Nico rig. And these are weights I use. They're the Z-Man ones. I have 3 different sizes. I have actually have these swapped up. Swap them back. These are the heaviest ones. I have 3 different sizes that I carry. There's all my VMC size 1 weedless Nico hooks. I also use these. Oh, lost one. Also use these for my wacky rigs. So either one of those techniques, I use the same hook. Just trying to keep down on tackle. I'll have to find that dude later. Hopefully I don't step on it. These are just Owner size 1 mosquito light hooks, just drop shot hooks. That's nice. I got the big pack of them. These are Spin Gap. I forget what the Shin make them. Shin Fukai, he designed them. Gamakatsu. It's also a different way of drop shot rig if you want a little bit easier. I use those sometimes. Drop shot weights, carry 3 different sizes. You know, I think I've got them labeled here. So 3/8, 1/4 ounce, and 3/16. Tungsten. I only use the teardrop style. Just keeps down on tackle. Just throw them one size. Here, Owner blockhead weed guards. For Ned rigs, I just throw the ones with the weed guards. I don't really mess with. Man, I went through all different kinds, and these work as good as any other ones. And I usually carry 2 or 3 sizes of just about everything. So you can see I've got 1/16, 1/8, and 3/16. I don't really need anything else than that. But that's it. Plano double deep box. I had somebody ask whenever I posted something about it before, how many of these dividers they come with, and it's like tons of them. There's more than enough for everything I've ever needed it for. I think I've got a few left, so you can tell there's plenty in there. Plus the one actually keeps the moisture out. If you have any questions, put them below. I'm sure you could have 1,000 different questions about why I carry this certain terminal tackle. This is how it's kind of lined up with everything that I use. And like I said, I minimize everything since I don't have any extra spaces. There's probably a couple things I'd like to throw as well, but just keeping down on weight and keeping down on terminal tackle is what I have. If you have any questions, put them below. Appreciate y'all watching, and hope you liked the video. See y'all out on the water.